road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Dogs. He'll stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Linebacker's making some adjustments now. On the run, it's Blue. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10. The D-coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ground game here with the running back. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And in first down, right back to the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Well,
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Baker. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll start the drive here with an end around. And he's brought down for a big loss. Defense swarming him, not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Back to pass. It's Baker. Looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
14, South Carolina, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Catch made in space. Look out. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. It's a shotgun run call. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Go. 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. pass. It's Baker. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Out past the 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defense. Back to come down with this pick regardless.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 7 for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Baker. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
He keeps it on the design run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
The pocket breaking down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive... and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Great cut, they whiff on it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
A play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Let's go. Check, check.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense, some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To dirt right down the middle. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
39. And the Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Hand it off for a draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Gamecocks will bring Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? Football comes out. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
Cricket.
On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Throwing up play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
1st and goal, Georgia.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. When the kickoff heads out of bounds, the offense will begin from the 40. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Here we go. Okay, break.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass this attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
South Carolina, 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Hit as he throws it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And this pass is caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throws it to the right. The QB throws his 3rd